Hey everyone, how are you? Happy New Year 2015. How are you doing? I'm doing great. So I've been away for a while. I do apologize for that. Been really busy with projects and stuffs and family, that's life. And today, let me introduce myself. My name is Bukhari, and today in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful fully responsive image slider. Okay, so let me show you the prototype first. So this is the prototype of the image slider. So we'll be having pager and arrows. Okay, and let's see the a real working version of it. So this is the real working version of it. Just created it for you guys, and we're gonna build it from the scratch for you guys. Okay, so let's check it. It's so beautiful, so easy to create, so easy to learn. It's really so simple using cycle 2 plugin from mulsup.com. Okay, so there we go. So this is what we are going to create from the scratch for you guys. Okay, so let's dive in. So first I'm going to create a folder on my desktop. Right click, new folder, give it a name, responsive image slider. (2015), and then within this folder we're going to create two more folders. One is called images, thank you, and other folder we're going to create within the root folder is called JS for script or JavaScript files. Okay, so in the select the image folder, and we're going to put these three images in there because we're going to use these images in our slider, and these are my photography. I hope you like it. So moving on, so we created two folder within the root folder. Okay, so one is called images, another one is called JS. So JS folder is empty right now. We're going to get the JS files required for the image slider. Okay, so there's going to be only two JS files, and that's it. You don't have to write a single script code. All right, it is how simple it is, and I'm gonna explain to you as I move on. So I'm opening a new window browser. I'm gonna go to first jQuery, jQuery.com, enter, and there you have the jQuery page open. Then click on this big download button and scroll below and download this latest version, whatever it is. When you are watching this, just download any of these two. Okay, so download the latest one. It all of this works. Okay, all of this works. So I'm gonna click on this link, and that takes me to the desktop. Select the desktop, and then our root folder, and then the our JS folder. And before you save it, make sure it has a JS extension with this. Okay, some people may have web archive extension with this. If you have the web archive extension, you will have an option here, drop down button like this. Okay, so click on that there, and you will have two options there to select from. So one will be web archive and other one will be source code. That's so far I remember. So you need to select the source code if you have web archive extension in there. Okay, so if you select the source code, then you will be able to select it as JS file. Okay, and that's what you need. So we have JS extension with this, so we don't have to worry about it. So we're gonna select save, and that's it. The jQuery file is saved in our root folder in the appropriate folder, and then opening a new tab, and I'm going to go to mulsup.com. This is such a great person. Let me introduce him to you. Okay, so And when you go to mulsup.com, then click on this icon, jQuery plugin by Mulsup. And this is Mr. Great Mulsup. He's saying, what's up? Hey Mulsup, what's up? How are you doing? Happy New Year. We love you. He's such a great person. He has put a lot of effort and time in there creating all these plugins. So, and this cycle 2 plugin is the most powerful one. Okay, so clicking on there. So when you come to this page, jQuery.mulsup.com/cycle2, so this is the page you need to come for creating responsive image slider and other things, and this page tells you, to be frank with you, this is the summary of it. Okay, so there are so many things going on in here. If you click on API, there's so many information you can dig in. You can do a lot of crazy stuff with this responsive image slider and things. You can create a lot of stuff, seriously. So yeah, so let's get back to the main page. So it says it supports all browsers. That's really cool. It says declarative, no scripting needed. It is so powerful. Okay, it says what it says. Okay, so what it is, and you just have to use these class in any div. Okay, so cycle hyphen slideshow, that's it. You use that class in any div and it's gonna work for you. Okay, so this is how it works. This is so simple. So when you are here and then click on download, then click on the latest release production version, and when you come to this code page, do not worry at all. Simply go to file, save page as, and make sure you select the root folder and the JS folder where you have already selected the jQuery library file, and make sure this file also has a JS extension. Okay, so and save, and we just did, and we are good to go. So in our JS folder right now we have two jQuery files, plugin files. One is Java's jQuery library file, another one is jQuery cycle 2 plugin. Okay, that's all we need for this image slider to work. So now that we have created a folder, and within the folder we have images, we have JS files, and that's everything. Okay, so I am opening my favorite code editor as Dreamweaver, and also my favorite code editor is what's Coda. Yeah, that's the Coda. That's so powerful. So let's start with the Dreamweaver. You can launch your favorite code editor. That's simply okay, perfectly all right. It can be any text editor. So once we open this, then click on file, new, select the HTML, and make sure the doc type is HTML5, please, and create. So first click on the split mode so that you can see. So first give the page a title. So we are creating responsive image slider 2015. Okay, so and then save as, select the desktop and the root folder responsive image slider 2015, and give this file a name, responsive image slider 2015. Okay, that's the name of the page, HTML page. Okay, and select in the root folder, put it in the root folder, save, just did. Awesome. So right now we need to add the JavaScript file. Before I add the script file, I need to add the meta tag. Okay, we need to add a meta tag because this is responsive, and for any responsive website page you need to add this code. Okay, so if you are using Dreamweaver, click on the insert and then click on this head or common, and then you'll be providing this option. Click on the little arrow, then viewport, click on this viewport option, and this code is added. and this is really essential for any responsive sites page. Okay, so meta name viewport content is going to be with equal device width comma then initial scale is 1. Okay, this is required for any responsive website or page. Okay, so that's the first important thing you do. Add, you can write it if you are not using Dreamweaver. Anyway, moving on, then we are going to add the script file. Script space type text slash javascript space source, enter twice, and then select the appropriate folder, JS folder, where we have our jQuery library file. So select the jQuery library file first, open, and once we add it here, just close it like so, and then click one more time. This is the last time we're going to add the script file. Trust me. Script type text slash javascript space source, enter twice, and finally add the cycle 2 plugin. Okay, jQuery cycle 2 minified version JS file, open, just did, and close it like so, and we are done. Save it. So that's all we need for this scripting. Okay, it is as simple as that. So this is basically the engine of the image slider. Okay, and it is going to be the fully responsive version of it. Okay, so there you go. So we have just bought or borrowed or brought our engine in the page. Right now we're gonna have to build the body, right, like putting the HTML structure. So before we write anything, we need to put a comment tag in there so that we know that this is the um, responsive image slider area, and you can put it anywhere in your page and it's gonna roll for you. Okay, I'm simply going to copy this line, comment tag, and paste it and put an end so that you know that this is the beginning of the image slider area and the end. And within this, we're gonna write our HTML structure. So first, we're gonna add a div class, div with a class, div class, and it is going to be cycle cycle slide show, and that's it. Cycle slideshow. It is as simple as that. This class is required for this responsive image slider. Okay, and this class is located within this cycle 2 plugin. Okay, so this is the reference from here. Okay, so that's required. Make sure you write it properly and then close it like so. So our div is closed now, so we have only one div and that's it. And within this div we're gonna add our image tag img space source, and we're gonna enter one more time, and we're gonna add our images. First the sun flare, and also going to add the alt text, and close it like so, and copy this line, paste it twice because we have 3 images, and simply quickly going to change the images. Bear with me. Cloud 1 and then cloud 2 for the third image, and also going to change the alternate text, and we're done. Simply refresh. So now we're gonna select these. Now there you go, that's our images already taking action, already in action, right? So it's fading now. By default it is fading, so the image slider is an 80% complete. Okay, so it's already working. That's good. All right, so moving on. So and let's it's not responsive yet because we need to we need to have control over this image within the CSS. Okay, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to write a single script code. You can manipulate your image slider using CSS, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to work with the cycle slideshow class. Okay, so just after this script, we're going to add a style tag, a style type text slash CSS, close it like so, and first we're gonna give the universal tag padding 0 and margin 0. Okay, in that way there will be no space in any corner. So just after that we're gonna add a body tag, give it a font family because we will be using special characters, sans serif, close it, and that's that. And the third line will be img, this is important, img space then curly brackets max width 100%. Okay, save it. All right, then let's add a comment tag in the CSS and then call it what we are going to work on, cycle slideshow. So we're going to work on slideshow, and this is the comment tag that it means that this is the slideshow property is starting from here. Okay, so right, okay, so dot then cycle slideshow, we have only one class in there, so just after that curly brackets. So first thing we need to add is that width is going to be 100%, and then max width is going to be the width of the image. Okay, so your images may be bigger or smaller depending on the size of your image. You put the max width. Okay, so my images are 960 pixels wide, so max width is going to be 960 pixels. Okay, and if your images may be 700, then put max width 700. Okay, whatever, it's like that. Okay, and then press enter, and then make it a display, give it a property display, give it a value of block, and then give it a position relative because I want to have the arrows and pager within this 960 pixel area. Okay, so this is going to be the parent of those elements. Okay, so position relative and margin, give it a margin like from top and bottom 20 pixels and right and left auto. In that way it will be centered. Okay, that's how you center thing, display block thing. Okay, so then moving on, and lastly give it a overflow hidden, and that way it will hide all the images in from the top. Okay, so other images is just behind this first image. That's the function from the overflow hidden. Okay, so that's it. So our image slider is 90% complete. Okay, so this is our beautiful image slider and it is really responsive. Now let's check it out. There you go, make it smaller, make it smallest, and there you go. So how cool is this? This is so simple, so easy to learn. I think this is the most easiest way I ever come across to create an image slider. Okay, so that's it guys, this is the HTML required for this, and this is only the CSS for this. Come on, how easy it is, how cool it is. Can you imagine this? This is so extraordinary. It's all because Mr. Malsap, the great Malsap, put a lot of effort in there to make our life easier. Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Malsap. Thank you very much for jQuery people, and also I thank myself because I'm putting this effort on this and showing it to you. Okay, so there you go. So but we're not stopping in there. Okay, so we want to add the arrows and the pager, like just like the prototype we showed you, right? Okay, let's get back to the business. So to add the pager and the arrows, we need to add, let's tap them a little bit, not you. And within the slideshow div class slideshow, we're gonna add span, and we're gonna give it a class, and this is specific. Okay, this has to be like this: cycle, cycle hyphen brev for previous button, and then close it like so, and also give the special character in there for the arrow, left arrow. So and hash or pound, whatever you call it, then 9001, and then semicolon, and there you have the left arrow, right? So I'm gonna copy this span, then enter, paste it once, paste it twice, and change these 1 to 2 for the right arrow, and also going to change the name previous to next, and this is going to be the pager, pager, and we won't need any special character in there, and that way it will be having dots in there in the bottom, exactly, okay, as it should be. Precisely, save it. So everything is in order as it should be, and now we're going to style them and civilize them. Okay, so let's start with the um, arrow buttons. Okay, so just after this cycle slideshow class, we need to add another class called cycle previous, and also we're going to work with the cycle next. They both have the same property. So comma, then dot cycle next, and then curly brackets, and then first we need to give it a font size. We need to make it bigger like the prototype, so font size is going to be 200%, so it is bigger now already. So and then color is going to be white, is there, and then display block, and then position is going to be absolute, and then top, from the top I want them to be vertical middle, so from the top it is going to be 50%, and we need to see these in action, right? So just up at the top we're going to give it a z index value like 999, and there you go. I'll put another 9 maybe. So and also we need to have, we should be seeing this, and there it is. Sometimes it does not load by itself. Dreamweaver, the latest version of the Dreamweaver, loads itself by itself, you know, so it's really cool. But sometimes it really don't work. That's really frustrating. Anyways, so our stuff is in the right place. So it is from the top 50%, but it has a size. Okay, so the just after the top we're gonna have margin top minus 16 pixels, and that's the base font size of the page. Okay, so this is going to be cut from this 50%, and that way it will be vertically centered. There you go. And right now we need to put them in the right place, right? So split. So we need to give a specific property and value for a specific next and previous buttons. So to do that, cycle previous curly brackets, left is going to be 10%, and that's it for the cycle previous. And then cycle next, right, from the right it should have 10% pushed. So okay, there you go. So that's the next on arrow button. Also we need to add here a cursor pointer, so that whenever we hover over the next and previous buttons, we will have a pointer, okay, icon. Okay, so that's that. So we're good with the arrow buttons. Now we're gonna work with this pager. Okay, so just after that, we're done with the next and previous button. Okay, so we're gonna work with the cycle pager, then curly brackets, and then the width. First we're gonna give it a width of 100%. Then text aligning will be centered, and then let's refresh. Come on. And then z index value 999, and also we need to give it a position. Yep, so we need to give it a position, right? So also display, I think so, yeah. Let's give it a position absolute, and from the top 20 pixels. There you go. Okay, so there is our dots in there. So that's that for the pager. Okay, and now we're going to style them. So to do that, just after that, cycle pager space span. Okay, span, then curly brackets, and then display. First give the width with 10 pixels, then height 10 pixels, then display block, then border 1 pixel solid white color, and then border radius like 50%. In that way it will be, it will have a circle shape, but we want this to be inline block so that they sits next to each other. Okay, not like stacking on top of each other like this. That's what we wanted. So now, and we're gonna give a background, no background. We need to space them out a little bit, so margin from top and bottom 0 and 10 pixels from each other. That's good, looking great. Save. Also we need to remove the black dots from there. Okay, so to do that, we need to add text indent 100%, and then white space no wrap, and that's it. That's gone. Okay, the black dots are gone. Okay, so everything is cool, working exceptionally. Okay, so but we want to see which slides are on. So active slide, right, current slide. So to get that thing on, to see that, we need to add one more property. So cycle pager space dot cycle pager hyphen active, and then curly brackets. Basically, okay, we just need to give it a background color. That's it. Background color is going to be white, and that's it. Saved it. So that's our beautiful fully responsive image slider. Now we can see it's sliding, fading. So let's test it in the Dreamweaver, and there you go. Let's make it smaller, smallest, and there you go. It's working, okay, as it should be. We need to give these a cursor icon. So to do that, we need to give it here in the cycle pager. Okay, cursor pointer, and that's it. The image slider is complete. Now you will, whenever you hover over on the pager, you'll have a pointer icon, and on the next and previous buttons as well. Okay, so there we go. That's the beautiful full responsive image slider we just created from the scratch for you guys. I hope you like it. you love it, you learn something from this. If you do, please share with others and share your love with anyone, you should be. All right, and don't forget to thank you Mr. Malsap. If you want, you can also donate to him, yeah, because of his great plugin. Okay, and jQuery people, let's also thank jQuery people, and I thank myself. You can also thank me if you want, and you can also share your love by doing anything, so yep, you're welcome. So let's check this on Firefox. There you go, our beautiful image slider. This is fully responsive, and this is as simple as that. Okay, so let's check it in Google Chrome. There you go, that's our beautiful image slider, responsive image slider. Okay, let's check it in Safari. So there you go, that's really amazing, right? So there you go, guys, have fun with this and share your love with the world. Vibrate your frequency of love. That's it. Okay, so in the next video I will be showing you how to create a full width responsive image slider, okay, for your web projects. So this is going to be the hero image, and it is going to be a fully responsive image slider. Okay, full width responsive, full width image slider. This is next. All right, so have fun, enjoy the ride, take care, bye. I'll talk to you soon. And also please don't forget to make comments how you like this video, how you find it, what's your experience with this, suggest me things, and yeah, don't forget to give the thumbs up, make comments, and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time, I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Take care, bye. I love you all. Bye.